Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I am going to do a video response to two different people. First one is Tunisian's wife, and the second one is B. Dulcie. They both are doing a Have You Ever tag, and I wanted to answer all their questions, but I didn't want to put up like a zillion videos, so I'm going to answer both of them in the same video, and then I will put links to both of them in the side. Whichever side it is, I can never remember. Okay, so Tunisian's wife's questions were, have you ever seen a ghost or felt the presence of a spirit? I personally have not. I wish sort of that I had. On the one hand, that would be exciting and fascinating, but on the other hand, I think it would scare the crap out of me. So I haven't. But my sisters and I have a little joke that, you know, we kind of have amongst ourselves, that our grandfather, my mom's dad, had passed away when I was about 6. All of our kids, it started with mine, I guess, that they would lay in their beds or lay on the floor or whatever when they were babies and stare at the ceiling fan and coo and giggle and talk and reach for it. And we always were kind of like, you know, what is up with that? And so we all just kind of decided that my grandfather was hanging around the ceiling fan and talking to the kids. And my mom's reaction was, you know, oh my gosh, I really hope that he has better things to do or is in a better place than hanging around ceiling fans. So that's our little joke about that. The second question was, have you ever mistaken a complete stranger for somebody that you knew and started a conversation? I can't think of a time that I have. My husband will talk to anybody anywhere, standing in line at, you know, Quiznos, wherever, a coffee shop, any place, at Hy-Vee. He talks to people. And I can't do that. I'm fairly shy and just not that good around people that I don't know. But when I was a teenager, that was something I always wanted to do. I thought, what a fun way to like meet cute boys, you know, just kind of run up to them and give them a big hug and call them some random name and say, oh, I haven't seen you for so long, and start talking to them like you know them, and then they'll go, I don't know what you're talking about, and then you can be like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then you've got a conversation to start. Of course, they'd probably think you were an absolute nut job, but, you know, it's something to laugh over. I never did it, but it was something that I wanted to do, and I thought that would be totally hilarious. But, you know, like I said, I'm a little shy, so I never did do that. Okay, now on to Boston's questions. Did you have a favorite toy when you were growing up? I had several. I suppose my most favorite toy, well, I don't know. It depends on different stages in my life. When I was little, up until about 4 years old, I suppose, I had a baby doll that was called Bad Boy. Why? I don't know, but it was a great big fat head bald baby that was named Bad Boy. And I took him everywhere, and he never had clothes on. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why, but that was my favorite toy as a little one. I also had a teddy bear that, of course, was originally named Teddy. I'm so creative. But it was a black and white teddy bear that was kind of velvety. I kept that teddy bear probably until about, I don't know, within the last 10 years, I think I finally gave it up and got rid of it because it was just ragged and foul. But it was my favorite teddy bear. I took it to college with me. I also had a stuffed dog named Wobbles that I got one Christmas, and that was, for me, that was it kind of had a comforting level for me. I don't know how exactly. It sort of was tied into God. I don't know, but it was a very comforting toy for me. And of course I had my Barbies. I was a Barbie freak until I was probably about 12 years old. Yikes. His other question is, if you could go back in time, what is one thing you would change? Ooh. There are lots and lots of mistakes that I've made, bad choices I've made, that I knew that they were bad, and I still know that they're bad, things that I'm not proud of, or just things that were stupid. But I wouldn't actually change anything. I am a firm believer that whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger. I believe that every decision that we make brings us to the place we are now. If I had never left college, I wouldn't have met my husband. I wouldn't have my 3 beautiful children. I wouldn't, you know, have the life I have now. Other choices that turned out badly, that were bad things in my life, I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't gone through those things, you know? So I would not change anything. I also am a firm believer that, you know, in the butterfly effect, you go back and change one thing and it's going to affect the future drastically. You know, I'm a huge believer in that too. So, you know, there are things like I had the opportunity to kiss my huge crush that I had from like 7th grade all the way. If I see him today, I still get butterflies in my stomach. I had the opportunity to kiss him once, and I let it pass, and I didn't, and I've kicked myself for it forever. But, you know, what can you do? But I really wouldn't actually change anything, because I wouldn't be where I am today without the decisions I've made, without the good and the bad things that have happened to me. So those are my answers. Anybody else who wants to play, I'll put the links in the side. I will also post my 2 questions. My 2 questions are, have you ever imagined yourself as a book character? Who and why? And have you ever walked out on a movie? Which movie and why did you walk out on it? I could answer these too, and I may do that later just because they're, you know, interesting questions and I have answers for them. So anyway, enjoy the video. Have a good Monday. Bye.